What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm going to talk about the reasons why I hate this world and the reasons why I hate this human experience. So let's get to it. First off, one, money corruption. So we can't really do the things we want to do because of money restrictions, because of money control. So like money pretty much it dictates our livelihood. We can't travel around the world without money. We can't meet different types of people without money. We pretty much can't do anything because of money. So all of our lives we're constantly restricted because of money. I don't have a problem when it comes to money, but the only problem I have with the money is the money system. The money system is a huge imbalance. It purposely fucks people over and it keeps people stuck. A lot of people aren't happy. A lot of people are forced to work at jobs they don't want to be in. A lot of people are forced to be around people they don't want to be in. A lot of conflicts, a lot of fights happen because of money. People use other people for money. People betray people. People do some shady shit. People die over money. Money plays a huge role when it comes to human behavior because money deals with survival. Yes, that's how much of a fucking joke this realm is because we have paper, not gold. No, even not gold, but even fuck gold. Anything that has control over the human vessel, that's fucking evil. So unfortunately, we have monopoly paper that controls people's lives pretty much, which is called money, right? People die over this shit. People go to war over this shit. People have battles over this shit. This human experience is so fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking retarded. There's a lot of histories, wars and battles and enslavement. Other human beings used to be slaves because of their different fucking race color. You know how fucking crazy that is? And we're also slaves to this day because we're forced to be somewhere we don't want to be in. And our lives are controlled. We can't do the things we want because I'm like, this whole world is controlled and orchestrated by a corrupt group of people who found a way to control everything. You know what I'm saying? This is where you get your Illuminati. This is where you get your elites, the Rothschilds, and many more bloodlines. You know what I'm saying? So who knows who else is doing this shit? But it's been going on for ever since humankind was created. This is how it is, right? Um, but the reasons why I hate this human experience too is the people. Um, Growing up, I've always been around a lot of dumbass people who caused me a lot of nothing but trauma, pain, chaos, and confusion, right? So like I've been around people who will betray me. I've been around like I had family members who betray me. I had friends who betray me. Um, I have people who use me for money. I had family members who would steal my clothes. I had like family members who would throw over $5,000 worth of clothes. No, over like $10,000 worth of clothes to the trash. So people would take money from me. People would steal money from me. People would like steal clothes from me. People would take clothes away from me. So like a lot of people, they cause a lot of chaos into my life, right? It's weird because like I'm the type of person where like I don't like to start fights or problems with people. I tend to mind my own business, but people will always do some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's growing up. I just have a bad taste when it comes to people like that. Me, I tend to be alone or to keep isolated because one, I feel like God forced me to be alone from people because I never been around the right types of people who are on my wavelength, and also like I'm always put into situations and hometowns and areas to where like there's not enough people around, so I can't be around these types of people. So it's clear that God forced me to be isolated growing up. I'm 25. I never dated. I never had sex. So it's like all my life, God always put me in an isolated position to where like I'm forced to work on myself. I know, right? It's fucking crazy, but it's how it is. Another reasons why I hate this world is because of generational curses. So we do have a lot of people in this timeline who are born into fam- family bloodlines who are meant to break generational curses. People go through poverty. People go through financial poverty. People go through traumatic experiences when it comes to physical abuse, mental abuse. Some people have families that are born to that have a history of like alcoholics, history of like bad health. So it comes in different types of forms. With me, it comes from like a lot of stuff: finances, lack of nurturing, very toxic family bloodlines. You know what I'm saying? So I was born into that shit. So this is why I had to block a lot of family members. I'm in the position I'm in, which I'm in the military. So now I'm away from them, I cut off all contacts with them, and it sucks too. The thing about being around a karmic family situation, being born into generational curses, it fucking sucks because it's like you have no one to go to, and you have no one to love but yourself. People who are in contact or who are in good terms with their family, at least they have a foundation to go to when they're feeling lost or when they want someone to talk to or when they want to feel loved. Me, I don't have any of that shit. And not only that, but like I don't have any real friends like that. I have a lot of shitty people. I have a lot of people I don't feel comfortable with, and a lot of people who would use me or like they take advantage of me or like they're very manipulative. And now I'm forced to defend myself from these people. I'm meant to set boundaries, cuss them out, all this bullshit. So life is throwing me around the ringer. You know, man, this is how it is. It's bullshit, but I just got to do the best I can to overcome this shit. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I hate this world. Being born into a toxic, dysfunctional family. This is why you hear stories of, like being babies being abused, children being abused because they have no say so. They have no free will, but they're put into fucked up situations. So it is what it is. Another reason why I hate this world is spiritual warfare. So like a lot of people who are spiritual, they experience a lot of spiritual attacks. They experience a lot of like shit that's out of the ordinary, and they've experienced being around a lot of negative energy whenever they're trying to do the right thing in life. People experience other people betraying them, hurting them, and it's like demonic entities and it's a devil or like any type of being who's trying to use other human beings to harm a certain human being. People who are vibrating extremely low, who are traumatized and hurt, these demonic forces they'll inhabit into these bodies, and so they can attack a specific person who's trying to do the right thing or who has a very important purpose in life, right? So this type of shit that happens. People go through spiritual attacks all the time. Um, People go through spiritual attacks when they're fasting. People go through spiritual attacks when you're trying to break generational curses. People get spiritual attacks when they're trying to live the best life they can. This is why, like, you always hear stories of when you're trying to do something good, either some bullshit or something bad always happens because that deals with spiritual attacks. You know what I'm saying? So this is how it is. But yeah, and another reason why I hate this world so much is the fact that again we're being controlled by money, so you can't really do anything like that. There's a lot of astrological influences when it comes to astrology. So one minute you can be feeling good, and then the next minute you can be feeling horrible and traumatized. It's because of astrology. Astrology has a huge influence in human emotions and shit. This is how it is. But yeah, but this is weird how like no matter there's always a lot of spiritual attacks. This is a very evil world. This rules controlled by money. We're forced to be around people. We're forced to do things we don't want to do because of money. We don't have as much freedom as we think we do. And what's worse that like there's actually people who have it worse. People who are born into like poverty. People who are born into third world countries who have nothing. And yet we're still in 2023. And yet the government or the people in power they're not sharing shit, even though they have all the resources and power to help this whole world because they created this shit. But yet but they don't do shit just because they're evil. So this world is run by evilness. So sometimes I wonder if God is real, if the universe is real, then why would they allow so much shit to happen like this? You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm trying not to believe in God or the universe like that, or even if they are real, I don't respect them. I love them, but I don't respect them like that. And one of the main reasons why I believe we have a lot of spiritual people or people who make spiritual videos and channels, especially when it comes to healing, when it comes to like new diets, health, like fasting. I feel like these people are sent here so they can help the collective or they can help heal and raise Earth's vibration so there'll be less bullshit pretty much. But still though, like if there is a God, if there's a creator, why would they allow so much bullshit to happen? It's just the fact that shit like this happens in this realm is not a good place to be in. If I had a chance to reincarnate, I would not reincarnate because this world is not a good place. It's evil. There's a lot of shitty people. There's money corruptions. Um, Being in the human body is painful too, because like as you get older, because a lot of people go through health problems. A lot of people are like blind. Some people are deaf. Like people have a lot of hearing problems, a lot of eyesight problems. Like people have like they go through family generational curses problems, like when it comes to health, like diabetes or like the history of like cancer. And as you get older too, like your body's naturally gonna feel a lot of pain the older you get, because the older you get, like in your 90 or the 80, your body's gonna be more vulnerable, and you can't move move around as much. You can't do anything as much. So there's so much pain when it comes to this experience. I personally witnessed a family member who died out of natural death through her old age. Well, not died on the spot, but like she was in the process of dying. I I didn't see her die or anything like that, but she was in the process of going through suffering, and she was like over 100 years old. And like I'll never forget, like she was screaming in pain, and like she couldn't do anything. She couldn't go to the bathroom. She would try to yell and scream just so she could eat, so just so you could put clothes on her. So this human experience is disturbing. It's very sinister. It's very evil, but you know what I'm saying? This is how it is. We live in a very this world is so demonic. I don't like this human experience at all. It's very evil. But this is how it is. But yeah, my apologies if this is negative. But I'm speaking my mind. I'm just observing this shit. This is my opinion. But, that's all I gotta say. And have a good one. Peace.